to this, so we'll see how it goes. Keith assures me that he's taking care of everything. Thank you so much for coming today, everybody. I'm Ann Fernandez, and I have been Lauren's piano teacher for about 8 or 9 years now. And we just have a very good time together. It's really fun. And she's presented a very wonderful program for you this afternoon that I know you will really, really enjoy. I would first of all like to also thank Chapel by the Sea Church. I noticed they have this amazing view. It's just glorious, and it's a beautiful day. And also many thanks to the Gaskill family, including Luke, that I didn't mention on the program. Yay, Luke. Clary back there, who is always my person for other assignments as assigned, you know, that kind of person. And my husband, who had been helping me, but he's sick today, so he wasn't able to come. If you could all please turn off your cell phones, because you don't want to miss any of this beautiful music. And also, I think it would be helpful for me to tell you a little bit about our composers before we bring Lauren on. So our first composer, if you have your program, is Enrique Granados. And he was born in Lerida, Spain. And although he lived into the first 2 decades of the 20th century, his music is what I would call old school romantic. As a musician and human being, Granados was sensitive, refined, poetic, and very expressive. He is mainly known for his piano works. The valses poeticos, which mean poetic waltzes in English, are one of his most endearing and enduring works. These poetic waltzes are a compilation of 7 short waltzes with an introduction and a finale. Lauren will be performing the introduction and waltz number 1 as a set. And here's Lauren. Sorry, gotta move this. rest of the story on Granados. Sadly, after a highly successful premiere in America, he and his wife drowned in the English Channel when the ship they were on was torpedoed by a German submarine. And I just always thought that was just so awfully tragic. But moving on, Lauren will be playing the beautiful Andante and Rondo Capriccioso by Mendelssohn. So Mendelssohn was a German composer, pianist, organist, and conductor of the early Romantic period. He was recognized early in his life as a musical prodigy, and he was only 18 years old when he wrote this amazing piece. So the first section, the Andante, is slow, lyrical, and expressive. And then hold on to your hats for the Rondo. It's fast, furious, and full of teenage drama. So you could probably tell that was rather athletic. So we're going to give her a 10-minute intermission. We'll meet you back at 3:30. If you could take your seats, that would be just great. I just love that y'all are so friendly. This is nice. So, our next composer, Frédéric Chopin, was a Polish composer who wrote 21 nocturnes for solo piano between 1827 and 1846. They are generally considered among the finest short solo works for the instrument. Nocturnes, as you may have guessed, means of the night, and were played at evening parties for friends. They actually really were. So to get the full effect, picture yourself at a 19th century soiree in the evening, of course, settling in to hear Lauren perform the beautiful nocturne in B. Okay, and for our final piece, The Cat and the Mouse was written by Aaron Copland, who was considered the Dean of American Composers. He was also a composition teacher, writer, and conductor, and I'm sure many of you have heard some of his major works. While a young man, Copland went to Paris to study at a prestigious conservatory. But he didn't connect at first with his first teachers. He then switched to the now famous Nadia Boulanger. But he had reservations at first, saying, "No one, to my knowledge, had ever before thought of studying with a woman." So, I'm glad things change. The Cat and the Mouse was Copland's first published piece, written when he was only 20 years old. And this is a really fun piece, and it may be helpful if you think of it as a Tom and Jerry cartoon. thank you so much for coming. And Lauren, could you come back out here, please? Because your parents have something for you. Yay! I think we should applaud again. Yay! Oh, thank you. So sweet. So sweet. Thank you. Well, as you can tell, I'm very proud of her. And I said, I'm not going to cry during, but I'm probably going to lose it now. So, but also, if you could please stay and join us. The Gaskills have prepared a really lovely reception. And so hang out and visit with us. We would just love that. Thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it and all your support for her.